your questions and sharings if you wish.
Hello.
And to you, good day. Speak up.
Me and my grandmother, been trying to move.
Trying to move.
Yes, to a different place that will have you a house.
All right, and what is stopping you?
We can't find it.
You can't find your house?
Well, a new house, a new place, town.
Are you sure that you're looking in the place you actually wish to be? That really excites you the most? Or are you looking somewhere that isn't that exciting?
We have ideas and we're making them smaller and looking, but
You are making them smaller?
Yes.
Why aren't you making them bigger?
Because
things are easier to see when they're big and difficult to see when they're small.
more choices are complicated.
That's just a belief, you know. It's not a fact. And I'm not talking about adding more choices. I'm actually talking about reducing the choices to something that is more accurately and precisely representative of what you actually prefer, instead of looking at things that are not necessarily representative of what you really prefer. Is there somewhere else you would rather be looking? If there was absolutely no other consideration, nothing at all standing in your way, would you be looking in the places that you're looking, or would you be looking somewhere else? What would be the most exciting place to look? Dropping all other consideration. If you could be anywhere, where would you rather be?
Someplace north of United States.
Well, that sounds awfully precise.
Yeah.
Do you understand that the degree of vagueness in your response is representative of the degree of vagueness in your experience?
Yes.
You don't know what it is you actually prefer clearly enough to attract it. Therefore, you're having a very generally vague experience and not able to recognize it should it even show up. So why not get more specific? Not that it has to manifest that way, but the idea of being more specific is that it will focus you, it will clarify the energy, it will amplify the energy, and as soon as you become as specific as you can be in what represents to you the ideal outcome, as specifically as you can, so that you get as excited as you can by it, then drop the picture, stay in the energy of the excitement, and let the synchronicity show you the direction that you need to go in. By being very vague, you're not really building up enough energy for synchronicity to show you anything that is really clear. Is this making sense?
Yes, very.
Is this helping you?
Yes.
All right. So this is something that you're willing to do?
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Remember, one of the laws is what you put out is what you get back. So if you're getting something back that doesn't seem clear, that's your first clue that what you're putting out isn't clear. Therefore, you're getting exactly what you're putting out. Lack of clarity. Good day to you.
Good day. Thank you. Something I've been thinking about a lot lately.
Yes.
When you talk about parallel realities.
Yes.
I was trying to incorporate...
When I talk about parallel realities, or when I talk about parallel realities?
all of us.
Oh, all right.
Since technically, well, I guess I introduced it to myself by listening to you, but...
All right.
So I was looking for evidence.
Evidence of what?
Of the concept of parallel realities.
Well, it's all around you.
Yes. And the thing I was thinking about the most was the double slit experiment
Yes.
that we call.
Yes. We understand your physics.
And been trying to make that make sense.
Well, it makes sense when you look at the bigger picture, the higher level of it, because everything exists everywhere at once. You understand that?
Yes.
Well, if everything exists everywhere at once, then things can appear to be in more than one place at the same time, because they coexist simultaneously. Yes?
Yes.
Therefore, whatever path a so-called particle may be taking isn't really a path that it's taking. The path is just your perception of the idea of all the different places that that particle exists simultaneously, and your interpretation of the idea of imposing a space-time linear framework upon all those simultaneous existences. Did that make sense to you?
Yeah, I'm thinking of the best metaphor I have is something like a sample rate, when we tend to take a snapshot of it,
Yes.
and that's just happens to be where we see it.
Yes.
Okay.
In your physics parlance, you are, when you take the snapshot, collapsing the wave function. And therefore, that's what you get, because that's where and when and how you took the shot. But if you take a different shot, you'll get something different. As many of your physicists used to say, you get the result that you design the experiment for.
Yes.
Yes? So, knowing that nature, if you want to use that term, existence, is exceedingly efficient, it will never use more than it needs to create whatever it needs to create. You follow that so far?
Yes.
This is the basis for many of your scientific theories, is that you are looking for the irreducible equation that represents every expression in nature, because you know it is expressions of one single thing, yes?
Yes.
This is your so-called grand unified theory idea, yes?
Yes.
Well, if you understand that everything is an expression of one thing, which it is, then space and time are also reducible. Do you understand?
Yes.
Therefore, anything that you consider to be space and distance is reducible to one concept. Here. Anything that you consider to be time is reducible to one concept. Now. Therefore, everything exists here and everything exists now. But by being a different frequency of here and now, you create the illusion of many different places and many different times in which things appear to happen. But it's all happening in one single moment, in one single point. Therefore, the fact that you even experience the idea of different moments, different places, in and of itself is a demonstration of parallel realities, because even the next moment in time coexists simultaneously with the moment you just experienced. Therefore, since they both exist simultaneously, if you understand they're just expressions of one single moment, then even the concept of 1 second to another is an expression of parallel realities. Yes?
That helped.
Thank
Just
you.
connecting those dots.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, I'm not exactly sure how to word this question.
Probably be best if you used language.
It's a good place to start.
Yes.
Well, some of my personal heroes, like people like Jimi Hendrix or Mozart,
Yes.
seem to have this intrinsic ability to, I guess, download knowledge, so to speak, for lack of a...
Well,
I don't
you
know how to
all
describe
have
it.
that intrinsic ability. The idea is that they're simply willing to function in the state of being that is reflective of the information that they prefer to download. Therefore, they get what is reflective of the state of being that they're generating. Yes?
Yes, okay.
That's all it takes. That's what all of you do. You get what is reflective of the state of being you're generating. Another fancy way of saying what you put out is what you get back. You can only experience information that is commensurate with the state of being you're in. You can't experience something you're not the vibration of first. You have to be the vibration of that idea first in order to even have the inspirations that go hand in hand with that state of being, with those ideas. You can't even imagine things if you're not the state of being in which those imaginations exist. So raising your frequency, acting on your highest passion, being your true self, amplifies your ability to receive downloads of information that are more reflective of that higher state of energy. Yes?
Yes.
They just understood this intuitively.
Yeah. Then,
Yes?
I think what my sticking point is
Your sticking point.
yes, where I get caught up in that,
Oh, all right.
making it harder than it needs to be.
Making it harder than it used to be.
Used to be, even better.
All right. That is what you said.
Yes.
All right. Making it harder than it has to be and making it harder than it used to be. And that's why you feel stuck in the middle?
I think it's in the definition of
Absolutely it
what
is.
we're calling, some people call it source, some people call it Akashic records and things like that. And
Yes.
I think by putting this cosmic definition on it makes it less accessible.
Yes, in many ways that's true. But if you understand that everything exists here and now, then so does information. It's not like you have to go to some specific place called the Akashic Records and who knows where that might be and what level I have to go to find that. But if you understand that all information exists here and now, then all you have to do is resonate on the frequency that is representative of the information that you prefer, and you have access to it. You see, this is how it works for us. We operate in our society on what we call total synchronism. We don't have any memory at all. We simply know what we need to know when we need to know it. We don't remember things in the way that you think of memory. We just know what we need to know because we become the vibration of what we need to know. And it comes. It's just there. Yes?
Yes, I like that.
All right. Does this help?
Big time.
You feel
Big
a little
time.
less stuck?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please, all of you, again, remember that what we are sharing here with you is not, in essence, a philosophy, is not, in essence, an opinion. It's an observation of how things work. What we're doing is giving you an instruction manual of how existence works, how the machine works. That's all. Just read the instruction manual, understand how the mechanism works, and use it. That's all you have to do.
Hello.
And you good day.
Good day. I'm pregnant with
Oh,
my
all
third
right.
child.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's my first girl. I was told previously by doctors
Yes.
that she has a small opening in the back of her head. Sorry.
All right.
And
Maybe she needs to let more things in before it closes up.
and
Yes. You are sad about this?
nervous, I guess.
Oh, all right.
And they were telling me that she might not live when she's born.
All right. And if that happens, you understand that you are still connected and that the spirit is making a choice.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm trying to.
All right. May I ask you a question?
Yes.
What would you learn that you otherwise wouldn't learn unless that happened? What would be different for you?
I'm not sure. Like, what would I learn
All right.
if...
Well, let me ask you, what are you doing differently now that you know this? In terms of your connection to that being?
I'm learning a lot of law of attraction, manifestation, and knowing that anything is possible
Well, everything is possible, not everything is relevant.
Right. So, what I desire is for her to be born with perfect health, and I want to know what I should be doing
All right,
to
but
create that manifestation.
why not desire that her birth is perfect for what she needs it to be?
Okay.
If that includes the idea of what you call perfect health, so be it. But you are narrowing down your definition instead of expanding it.
Okay.
If you expand the definition, allowing it to be perfectly what it needs to be, then anything that it needs to include, if it does need to include it, like perfect health, will automatically be drawn as part of the definition. But by allowing it to be perfect for what it needs to be, you're also opening up to other ways in which it may need to actually express itself based on agreements that that being may have made with you on a higher level about what it needs to experience, or she, and what you need to experience, and what you will learn by having this experience. Many spirits sometimes only need to dip their toe in the water of physical reality. They don't need to live a full life to fulfill an agreement that they've made with you.
Okay.
But if there is an opportunity for such a thing to occur, it will be within the bigger definition of your allowance of letting it just be perfectly what it needs to be, and trusting that it will be perfect for what it needs to be for both of you, for anyone that's involved. Then you have a bigger definition that can include other expressions, rather than narrowing it down to, it must be this or something's wrong. Because if you say it must be this or something's wrong, you're going to miss what you could have gotten out of another expression of it. And therefore, you're not fulfilling your end of the agreement with that being. By knowing that everything that's going to happen is going to be by orchestration between you, and therefore it's going to serve you in a positive way. And if you know that, you will also begin to know that you will always be connected to that being, and that it doesn't really ultimately matter whether a relationship or a family member is physical or non-physical. You can still know the connection is there. You can still experience communication with them. And sometimes a family member being non-physical might actually be a bigger help to you being physical, because they can see farther, perhaps, than you are able to see at the moment, and can teach you how to see a greater distance and a bigger picture than you might be seeing in your life. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you already have a name for the child?
Alaya.
Why did you pick that?
It came to me.
How so?
I was in Sedona doing
Yes.
a soul adventure.
Yes, and?
I was just talking to my mom, and that name just popped into my head.
So what you're saying is you actually have already had experiences of communicating with that spirit. So you know that it can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Then why not trust that Alaya knows what she's doing? And that you will not in any way, shape, or form be cut off, no matter what happens. It will be a different form of family, no matter what happens. Because even if, in the agreement, she chooses to remain physical and experience whatever it is she's choosing to experience as her theme of exploration along with you, it's still going to be a very different family and a very different relationship than you've had before. Because she's representative of something else, a new way of looking at things. Yes?
Yes.
Alaya says, I need your grief like I need a hole in the head. Are you willing to open up to her humor?
Yes.
Then, open up the hole in your head that needs to open up to receive the communications from her more clearly.
Okay.
And then maybe if you are willing to do that, hers can close a bit.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Dreams you've had with her?
Yes.
How many?
Maybe like 4.
All right. Understand these are communications. Understand that you have a relationship. Understand that you are family. Understand that no matter what happens, she isn't going anywhere. Yes?
Yes.
So open up and let it in.
Okay.
And pleasant dreams.
Thank you.
And by the way, she's pretty feisty. Just so you know.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
My name is Jare.
Speak up so that all may hear you.
I develop mobile and web app called Loving Universe.
Yes.
And the whole idea of the app is to share and help people be more inspired,
Yes.
heal through love, and just be more into in their highest excitement.
All right. And so, thank you.
And right now, when person randomly sends or the other side receives the love,
Yeah.
he gets a positive quote, he gets an inspiring picture, trying to put them into self-loving state of being,
Yes.
where they're more following their highest excitement.
All
So my
right.
question is, would you recommend anything that could be even more efficient in helping the humanity through this app to just...
Are you yourself a representation of the app? In other words, when you engage with people personally, do you also have the ability to inspire them in that way and reflect love to them in that way? Can you be a living app?
Yes, I think so.
All right. Then that's what we would encourage you to be.
Okay. Is there any maybe quote or word that we could...
We have to leave that up to the synchronicity in your life to bring to you.
Okay, thank you.
Do you trust the way your life unfolds?
Yes.
Then there you go. And by the way, that would be a good question for your app. Do you trust the way your life unfolds or not? Yes or no?
Ooh, thank you.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right. Will that do?
Yes, thank you.
Happy to help.
Okay. I have another question.
Oh, that won't do then.
Your civilization,
Yes.
do you guys eat?
No, not anymore. We used to.
Okay.
We neither eat nor sleep
Why
at this point.
Why did you choose not to? Why did you choose not to?
It is simply part of our evolution. We are becoming more and more non-physical. Therefore, we simply absorb energy more directly than we used to. It's simply part of our natural evolution.
Okay.
One day, your people will arrive at a similar point, somewhere around 1,000 of your years from now.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
My name is Maribel, and I do angel card readings.
Oh, all right. That is your permission slip of choice?
Yes.
All right.
And I do find it's very helpful, very
Yes.
positive reinforcement for everybody. And
Yes, for those that you attract, yes.
Yes. And so what I want to know is, how do I distinguish in my readings when it's an intuitive, I guess, download what I'm giving them, as opposed to my own personal opinion?
Who cares?
So,
Who cares?
okay.
What difference does it make?
As
Unless you're making a difference in it. Why are you making a difference in it? Do you not believe that your personal opinion can match what you might download?
Yes, that makes sense.
Well then, what difference does it make?
Okay, so it's
Ironically, when you allow there to be no difference between the two, you will know the difference.
okay.
Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
All right. Anything else?
That was it.
Are you sure?
I got my answers, my questions answered before I came up. So.
How synchronous of you.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
My name's David. When I came today, I came with my friends. I didn't really know too much about what was going on.
Oh,
And
all right.
The lady at
When we decided to do this, we had no idea what would go on. Whatsoever.
well, that makes three of us.
Oh, all right.
And so at the front desk, I said, "Oh, I don't need to ask a question." They said, "Fill out the form anyway." And then I found out when I was outside, I was the first person called. So I guess I must have a question.
Not necessarily. You can make a statement. You don't need to have a question to communicate with us.
So I guess I'll ask a question.
Oh, all right.
So all the people that are here today, how many of them may have, in a past life, been from a different planet, or...
Nobody in the audience is from another planet because you were all born on Earth. What you're asking is, do they have energetic connections to other civilizations that simultaneously coexist with them in the present on another frequency? Which is actually the same question you're asking about past lives, because the past is an illusion. You make connections to other simultaneous existences going on right now, right along with yours, with other people in what you call different time frames, but you bring information and energy along those connective energetic lines, and because of your linear perspective, you perceive it as coming from the past, or coming from the future, or coming from another planet, as if it's not all existing right now, but it is. So the idea of reincarnation is real as an experience, but it's not an accurate description of what's mechanically happening, because all lives exist simultaneously. Does that make sense?
Sure. Anyone else? Anyone else have a question? Thank you.
Did that answer your question?
It's an interesting perspective.
All right. And what do you want to do with that?
I guess I don't... When I receive information, I don't immediately try to definitively understand. I just...
You're absorbing it.
Yeah, let it work at itself out.
All right.
Find
Fair
the
enough.
coherence. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
I would like to learn to channel, and I'm wondering what...
You all channel already. Remember that anytime you do what you love to do, you're in a channeling state. You're in the gamma brainwave state, which is the channeling state. And in fact, because your personalities are only part of you, as the greater beings that you are, you're channeling your personality into being right now. So you all do it. It's a natural altered state. What you're asking is, what do you want to do with the channeling state? How do you wish to express it in a way that's exciting for you? You don't have to learn to channel.
I'd like to learn to express it in a way that I could help other people.
And that can be many ways. It can be what you're seeing here as so-called vocal channeling. It can be automatic writing. It can be card reading. It can be many different kinds of expressions. Is there something more than another that is more exciting for you?
Kind of like this forum, the question asking.
All right. Then I ask you this question. Are you doing it with groups of people asking questions? Is that a no?
No.
No, it's not a no, or yes, it's a no?
I'm not really doing it. No.
Well, how are you going to practice if you're not actually doing it? How are you going to improve if you're not actually beginning? You see, the secret is it's like electricity. The idea is that if you're just receiving downloads for yourself, you don't necessarily have to get into much of a different altered state outwardly. But if you are being asked a question by someone else, then the information can come through you. You can get out of the way and just let it go through you to them as if they are grounding the circuit, pulling the information through you.
Yes.
Therefore, you don't have to think about it. Whereas if it's just you, you don't have to necessarily go into the altered state that you're talking about. The altered state that you're seeing right now only exists because it needs to be translated for you.
Yes.
But if the channel is just receiving information directly from us, he just receives it directly from us telepathically. And you don't need to have a translation.
So how do I get in the state to do that?
I just told you. Sit down, allow yourself to be surrounded by friends or family who are willing to ask questions, and see what happens. You'll find your way. You'll feel your way through it. That's part of the process. If that's what's exciting for you, you will attract the information, the opportunities that you need. But that's a good way to start, because then you will understand how it feels.
Okay.
But you also, in that moment, have to let go of all of your conditions. It has to be all right for you to not get anything. It has to be all right for you to be incorrect. It has to be all right for you to look ridiculous. Do you understand and see where we're going here? You have to let go of any negative ego you have surrounding this idea.
Okay.
Of how you think you should perform, how you think you should look, why you think you're doing it. Just do it because you're being of service. Do it because it excites you for its own sake, without putting any conditions on how it should look, how it should express itself. And when you do that, you'll find your way. It will start to express itself in the way that works best for you, and the way that works best for those that you attract to you.
Okay.
And you don't have to be the end-all, be-all. If someone needs something else, they'll find someone else to give it to them. You don't have to be the one.
Okay.
Yes? Is
Yes.
this helping?
This is helping. Yes.
All it takes is relaxing into it and doing it because it's fun, doing it because it excites you for its own sake, not because of what you think it will get you, not because of the way you think it should look. Just do it because it excites you and let it show you how it needs to express itself. Just go along for the ride. Ride the wave. See what happens. And remember that it's for you too. It will give you the opportunity to work on things within yourself and let go of things that are negative that you're maybe holding on to, or let go of things that are no longer relevant for you. So it works in both directions.
Okay.
Does this help?
Yes. Yes.
When will you begin?
Now.
Thank you.
Thank
Does
you.
that help you?
Yes.
Anything else?
Yes, I did have another question.
All right.
As it's now election time,
Yes.
if you have an update, I thought this might come up today.
It is now way too close to the nexus point to give you any kind of percentages. Everything is now absolutely in flux. I will tell you this. If you do not get involved and actually make a choice, you deserve what you get.
Can you expand on that?
Do you follow?
No. Can you expand more on that? What do you mean by involved?
Are you able to vote?
Yes.
Then if you don't, you deserve what you get. So be active, interactive, proactive. Do you understand? It makes all the difference now in the nexus point. The reason that the so-called percentages appear so close to you is because it's really giving you an opportunity, all of you, to step up and actually cast a vote for the reality that you prefer and also the one that you don't. But the percentages now are too close, too in flux. You're too close to the nexus point now for us to give you any kind of indication or percentages at this time. The rest is now up to all of you.
Okay, and I'm not asking what the outcome's going to be specifically. I guess
Yes,
what
you're
I'm
asking vaguely.
Is like what's happening in terms of momentum of things changing. Where
Well,
you've talked
obviously,
about,
this is part and parcel of when we said that everything in the fall of 2016 will change.
Yes.
Certainly, this is a big one. No matter which way things go, it's going to be a huge change in some way, shape, or form. Is it not?
Yeah, and can you say what kinds of things are changing?
There are many things changing about your financial, your political, your social situations on your planet. Look at all the things that are going on around you right now. There are many things happening. Just pay attention.
Okay.
That's all.
And to be part of that in a positive way,
Yes.
you're saying to vote.
Vote in a positive way.
Okay, and
You
that
have
can
the
include-
opportunity to become engaged, and this is, in a sense, what this is really all about. You're putting everything out on the table so that you can really see much more clearly, by the degree of polarization going on, what you prefer, because you're being given an example more clearly of what you don't prefer. So make a response.
So would not physically voting be a response?
Of course
a
it is.
vibrational response.
Of course it is,
Just getting
but
clarity
not
on that.
necessarily in the direction that you might prefer. Because you are, in a sense, giving up your self-empowerment to be part of the experience instead of just sitting and watching it happen. Now, you can do that, and if you say that that's a choice, then that's your choice. But as I said, and this is not something you have to necessarily take in a negative way, you deserve what you get.
So how could we contribute in the most positive way?
Stay in a positive state of being when you take whatever action you have decided to take.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. There are many paths and many avenues, and no matter what outcome you experience in any of this, there is always a path that will get you where you really need to be. Be creative about it. And remember, please remember, you are your government. So, make your choices.
Hi, Bashar.
And a you good day.
It's not so much that I have a specific question. It's
This is a day for vague questions.
yes,
All right.
it is. I'm feeling pretty vague, but it's.
Oh, all right.
I think it'll clear up pretty quick here.
Yes.
I do a lot of healing work.
Oh, all right.
I'm a teacher of sorts, yoga,
Of
and
sorts?
qigong, and
Yes. What do you mean of sorts?
I suppose
You're a teacher?
yes.
Not of sorts. Unless you teach people about sorts. Then you would be a teacher of sorts.
Yes,
Here's how to sort things.
I've done that.
Oh,
yes.
all right.
All right. So, anyways,
Yes.
I use crystals and stones for
Yes.
healing as well.
So these are your permission slips.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Do you? So I guess when I say I don't have a specific question, it's more so I'm looking for what your opinion as Bashar would be for me
About
as
what?
advice or guidance in how to use crystals and stones for healing in what,
Whatever way your imagination is most excited to use them.
Okay.
Sort of.
I like that.
You understand the concept of permission slips, yes? Or would you need a definition from us?
Can you define that, please?
All tools, all techniques, all rituals, all objects are permission slips that you are attracted to use because they align with your belief that you need that in order to give yourself permission to be more of who you prefer to be.
Mm-hmm.
But you're the one giving yourself permission. It's just that your belief says, this thing will make it easier. Therefore, you're willing to change your belief because you're putting your belief in that reflection, in that permission slip. But you are the ultimate permission slip anyway. But if you're attracted to use a permission slip, by all means use it, because it's in alignment with your belief system in a way that will actually allow you to unlock your belief system in the easiest way you believe you can.
Okay.
That's why they work. Yes?
Yes. Yeah.
Did that help?
Absolutely.
All right.
Confirms what I'm already feeling as well.
Well, there you go. Yes?
My next...
Your next vague question is?
Yeah. I'm working with a lot of specifically women that have a lot of trauma from their lives and from the past and from childhood.
How exciting for you.
It absolutely is exciting. And sometimes it feels like it's too much. Sometimes I'm taking too much on. Sometimes I'm too much processing it too much.
I have a very big secret then to tell you.
That's why I'm here.
About exactly what to do. Take a break. You can, you know.
I do.
Well,
I do take breaks.
Then also understand. Watch your definitions and watch your belief systems about what it is you're doing, because you don't have to match those frequencies in order to be of assistance.
Sure.
You don't have to take that energy into your own energy. You don't have to be the vibration of something you don't prefer to be. And in fact, if you do that, while on one hand it may seem that you are being sympathetic, which may be one of the reasons why you unconsciously do it, but the idea is to be empathic and compassionate and give them the vibration they need to match in order to raise their frequency to pull themselves out of trauma and heal themselves, rather than you matching their frequency of trauma just because you think that in order to be somewhat identifiable to them that you have to be sympathetic in that way, which you don't.
Right.
Does that help?
I fully understand.
All
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
And also take a break
Thank
if
you.
you need one.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Bashar.
That's not all.
Okay.
Please also understand, and this is very important for a lot of people who do what you do, there's no rush. There's no hurry. Do it in the way that works best for you. You're entitled to. You're entitled to. If you're not doing it in the way that works best for you, how can you be of any help to anyone else? Because you're not being you.
That's right.
Make sense?
Yes.
So, lighten up on yourself, and you will feel more enlightened. Yes?
Yes.
Does that help you?
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Bashar.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Many people on your planet, because of your belief systems, make things far more difficult and complicated than they really need to be. Everything is actually fundamentally based on very simple principles. Keep it simple, and it will work much more efficiently for you rather than loading it down with all sorts of conditions and beliefs about the way things are supposed to happen, and therefore you have to slog through all sorts of details to make anything work. And it's no wonder that by the end of the day you're exhausted. Instead of riding the wave of energy and allowing it to uplift you and being left with energy. Yes? Yes.
Hello, Tadeo.
Nania.
We have a couple of questions from our Ustream listeners
Oh, all right.
about